Nightmare Chica. Turn on the power AC when her jaws begin to close in on you. Nightmare Foxy. He will move through the vent system. Your only way of defense is to stop him with the vent snare. He will not reset when he gets to the opening of your office, and instead will wait for any chance he gets to slip into your office. Nightmare Fredbear. He is invisible to the cameras and can only be seen when he reaches your left doorway. Close the door on his face to send him back into the darkness. Nightmare. If you hear him laugh twice in a row, check the left and right hallway cameras and listen for his breathing. Then close the correct door. Plush Trap. He will appear on the Fun Time Cove camera and sit in his chair the moment the hour switches, though which hour it will be is random. If you don't scare him out of his chair fast enough, he will jump scare you. Nightmare Cupcake. He will appear at your front vent door if your cameras are down for too long. When he's there, you will be unable to close it until you look at the cameras again. Having him in your office for too long will also result in a jump scare. Jack O'Bonnie. He will form in your office when the office gets too hot and will jump scare you when he fully forms. Making the office cool again will make him disappear again. Jack O'Chica. When the office heats up, she will appear in both halls at the same time. Close both doors to make her vanish. This won't work if the office is 100 degrees or more. Nightmare Mangle. Buy his plush toy from the prize counter when she appears on the right hall camera to avoid his attack. Nightmarione. He stays in the office. Don't let your mouse cursor linger over him for too long. Nightmare BB. When he is slumped over in your office, do not shine your light on him. When he is sitting up, however, you must use your flashlight to reset him. Pumpkin Squad. Every time you close the monitor, another one of them will appear under your desk. Turning on the power AC for a few seconds will cause them to slowly disappear. If all four are in the office, they'll jump scare you and raise the temperature up. Bite Victim. He will stay on the Party Room A camera, crying more and more whenever you're not looking at him. Eventually, his tears somehow end up in your office and will spring lock and kill you the next time you put on the Freddy mask. The Protagonist. They will flash the office flashlight as well as close the left and right doors if the silent ventilation is used too infrequently. Cheatmares. They will go through the side house map on the duct system. Use the door buttons and flashlight button on the system to scare them off. If any of them enter the bedroom, you're dead. Bonnie. He will go through the left hallway. Close the door on him to make him retreat. Chica. She will go through the right hallway. Close the door on her to make her retreat. Foxy. He can go through either hallway. Close the door on him to make him retreat. Fredbear. He can appear on the closet or on the bed. Point the flashlight in his direction to make him leave. Protomare Foxy. He will sometimes roll through the vent opening in front of you with a sound of a plastic ball bouncing. Quickly click him to make him roll the other direction. If he gets in, he will block the front vent door for the rest of the night. Teaser Fredbear. His eyes will sometimes appear on your monitor when viewing floor 2. When he's there, flashing your light will result in a jump scare. Change the camera to make him leave. Cuppin. When you buy something from the prize counter, he'll appear on the task system. Select the number that is the price of what you bought times 4 and press yes. Writing the wrong number or not doing it will block you from using the prize counter. Mini P. When he appears on your screen, an RPG-like battle will begin, with 4 attacks you can use. Bite, Boost, Heal, and Amp. Choose the correct option to survive. Taking too long will cause a jump scare. Adventure Freddy. Every few seconds, if a door is open, he'll throw a pizza wheel through it, which will roll to the other side. If it hits the other door, it will instantly open it. You can click the pizza wheel to stop it. Adventure Bonnie. For the first few seconds of any night, he will repeatedly play Happy Jam in your office, which while it doesn't raise the noise meter, it can distract you. Adventure Chica. Cupcakes will fall from the top of the screen. Hover over them to collect them before they hit the bottom of the screen to avoid a jump scare. Adventure Foxy. He's here to promote his new airline company, Foxy Fighters. Skip the ad when it appears. Adventure Toy Bonnie. When he appears on the right vent camera, put on your mask. Adventure Toy Chica. When she appears on the left vent camera, put on your mask. Adventure Toy Freddy. He will play FNAF World's Update 4, which coincidentally contains an online mode. Keep the internet meter as high as possible to avoid Toy Freddy getting angry and jump scaring you. The meter winds down if too much power is used. Adventure Balloon Boy. When he appears in the right vent, close it. If he gets in, he will constantly laugh and prevent you from setting vent snares. Adventure JJ. When she appears in the right vent, close it. If she gets in, she will constantly laugh and prevent you from putting audio lures in your duct system. Adventure Withered Chica. Click a hot dog that is on your desk to select it, then click again to move it to your cursor. Chica herself will try to get the hot dog, running around the office to get it. Don't let her eat it. The heater stops her. Adventure Withered Foxy. When he appears on the Floor 2 parts and service camera, constantly flash on and off the flashlight on the cameras like a strobe light to make him leave. Waiting too long will cause a jump scare. Adventure Shadow Freddy. Escape key will go off in the office halfway through every hour. Each time it does, at least one of the systems will error out. Adventure Golden Freddy. When switching floors, there is a chance of him appearing in your office, signified by flashing hallucinations of Freddy, Bonnie, and Yellow Bear. To stop the hallucinations from happening, put on your mask. Adventure Paper Pals. Huh? Adventure Endo 01. The Endo Army will go through the vent system, each one going through a different path. When they hit a vent snare, they will disappear and leave the night. They are not reset by the door and can attack even when the cameras are down. Adventure Endo 02. He goes through the vent system. On both sides of him are arrows, one highlighted in yellow. Click him to toggle the highlighted arrow. If it's right, he goes forward. If it's left, he goes backwards. He will eventually correct himself. Endo Plush. Every time the hour switches, Endo Plush will shoot out a water hose 2 attack, covering a part of the screen on the vertical position of where your mouse cursor was when the hour switched. Getting hit will get rid of all your Faz coins. Adventure Shadow Bonnie. A text box will appear at the top of the screen at 5 a.m. Click the text box, type RWQFSFASXC and press enter before time runs out. If you don't do it fast enough, RXQ will block you from using the monitor for the rest of the night. Adventure Crying Child. When you see him on your desk after putting down your monitor, click it to knock it over. Putting on the monitor again while it's still on the desk will force you to wear the Freddy mask for a few seconds. Adventure Funtime Foxy. She stays in the air ducts, only visible at the exit on the radar when she's ready to attack. She attacks from the left side at exactly 2 a.m., 4 a.m., and 6 a.m. Have the left duct shut to avoid a jump scare. Adventure Fredbear. He appears in your office once per night. When you see him, find and click 4 clocks. 1 on the cam system, 1 on the vent system, 1 on the duct system, and 1 on the light system. He'll jump scare you if you don't find them in time. Adventure Spring Bonnie. He stays in your office, and each time you collect a fast coin, he gets angrier, visible by constant shaking. Click on his nose to make him calm down again. If he gets too angry, a jump scare is all you can expect. Anim Dude. Check the light system and see what object he's holding to find out what he's creating. If he's writing a book, keep the noise meter down. If he's making a game, keep the internet meter above 50%. He changes what he's doing every hour. Chipper. He goes through the vent system and can only be stopped using the vent snare. If he gets to the door, he will wait until you open the door again. If the door is closed for too long, he will chop it down himself and get in. Adventure Nightmare BB. He will use balloons too all night, blocking the office view with balloons. You can click the balloons to make them pop and leave the view. Adventure Nightmarione. He stays on the monitor. Don't let your mouse cursor linger over him for too long. Coffee. He will fill up with coffee on the office desk. Click on him to drink coffee and prevent it from filling up all the way. If it fills up fully, you're dead. Adventure Purple Guy. Slasher attacks will fly through the screen throughout the night. Getting your mouse cursor hit by one of them will remove 5% of your power. Fredbear. At random, a block jump scare chip will appear in the middle of the screen. Double-click it to activate it. Not activating it in time will result in Fredbear jump scaring you and freezing your mouse in the middle of the screen. White Rabbit. He will appear on the task system every once in a while. Click his nose to avoid a jump scare. Jangle. It will appear around the office all night. It'll sometimes breathe fire above it for a few seconds. If your cursor gets burned, it will raise the temperature to 120 degrees. If you get hit by it multiple times, you will die.